The California State Football Finals. This represents the last high school football game of the season. Despite the Lancers' loss in the state championship game, the 2023 edition of the Bell Gardens High football team had the most amazing run in school's history. Hi again, everybody. For Prep Sports America, I'm Rich Estrella, and today we will take a look at the State Division 7 championships between Bell Gardens and Strathmore and talk about the Lancers' historic season. The Lancers, coming off a Southern Regional victory over Los Angeles Jordan, now had their eyes set on more uncharted waters in a first-time appearance in the state championships. The state championships were held in Pasadena at Robinson Stadium on the Pasadena City College campus. Awaiting their arrival was Strathmore, the Central California champion. For the Spartans, this was their fourth appearance in a state championship game in the past 7 years. So currently they are in the state finals on an average of every other year. And that experience shows. The Spartans were missing their star senior running back Jacob Poole to injury. Poole rushed for over 1,700 yards and scored 30 touchdowns. Now that would be impressive enough, but get this. He had a punt return average of 31 yards per return, and even crazier, he averaged 46 yards on kickoff returns. Now that's insane. Reese had rushed for about 550 yards on the season and scored 7 touchdowns. Well, for the Lancers, Reese picked a bad time to show everyone who the new star running back is at Strathmore. The Spartans opened up the game going 68 yards, all on the ground, courtesy of Gerardo Reese. Reese would cap the drive on this 9-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good, and just like that, Strathmore is up 7-0. Bell Gardens opens up their first possession with the fumble recovered by the Spartans deep in the Lancers' end at the 11. 3 plays later, Reese goes in from a yard out for the score. Roman Hernandez would make the extra point, and the Spartans are now up 14-0. On the ensuing drive, the Lancers moving quickly downfield. Here, Jacob Reyes delivers a pass deep downfield to Bryant Rios for a 60-yard gain. 2 plays later, Daniel Tovar goes in from 9 yards out for the touchdown. Luis Lamas' extra point is good, and the Lancers now trail 14-7 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. On the Spartans' next possession, Reese and Ramon Rodriguez would take turns carrying the ball, picking up clumps of yardage along the way. Then with 2:58 left in the half, Reese hits pay dirt again for his 3rd touchdown of the half, upping the Spartans' lead to 21-7. Bell Gardens, looking to end the half with some momentum, starts moving downfield. On 3rd and long, Reyes would hit Devin Duarte with the somersault catch for a 16-yard gain. The Lancers would get down to the Spartan 20 with this 11-yard pickup on a short pass from Reyes to Tovar. On the next play, Tovar picks up 9 yards on the ground. The Strathmore defense would hold, and Bell Gardens would turn the ball over on downs. With less than a minute to play in the half, the Spartans have a 1st and goal at the Bell Gardens 3-yard line. Then, the Lancer defense made a stand. 4 straight times, the Spartans tried to punch the ball in from the 3, then the 2, and then the 1. And the Bell Gardens defense held, turning away the Spartans, keeping the score 21-7 at the half. Bell Gardens opened up the 3rd quarter with a long time-consuming drive of just over 8 minutes using a balance of run and pass. Here, Reyes connects with Rios on a 34-yard pass on 4th and 9 from the Spartan 43. Both defenses picked it up in the 3rd quarter as there was no scoring. Strathmore, however, would break the drought, scoring 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. The most impressive of the 3 was this 36-yard touchdown run by Reese. The final score, 42-7 Strathmore. Reese was by far the MVP. The sophomore rushed for 225 yards and scored 5 touchdowns. The most interesting stat of the game, however, was the fact that Strathmore did not attempt a single pass. Not one. For Strathmore, it was their 2nd state title in 4 tries over the past 7 years. In their last attempt, they lost 49-0. You play, you learn. Strathmore is used to the lights that shine the brightest. And in high school football, No light shine brighter than those that shine on victors of the last game of the season. Oh, they shine brightly on the runners-up too. We've talked about this. The Lancers are just one of 1,043 high schools who play football in the state of California. And of that, the Lancers were just one of 30 teams who played a 16-game schedule, who played on the absolute final day of the season, who played for a state championship. This edition of the Bell Garden Lancer football team doled out a lot of gifts this football season. Started out with an elusive CIF Southern Section Championship, first in the school's 76-year history. They did it in entertaining fashion, too, with an exciting offense and hard-nosed defense. The bid to state was also a great opportunity for the Lancers. It was also another first for the school. And the Lancers took full advantage of it, disposing of their Southern regional opponent, Jordan of Los Angeles. The win not only kept the Lancer season alive, but earned Bell Gardens a berth in the state title game. So the 2023 edition of the Lancer football team accomplished so much this season. The future looks bright. The coaching staff is seasoned and mostly alumni. The players have talent, toughness, and heart. They now know what it takes to get to the ultimate finals. And like Strathmore, the lesson won't go unlearned. It's tough getting into a CIF final, much less winning a CIF championship. It's also much harder to get an invitation to the state playoffs, much less playing for the state title. However, I have a sneaking suspicion Bell Gardens will return for a piece of both, and I strongly believe it won't take another 76 years. For Prep Sports America, I'm Rich Estrella.